Hello, everyone. I'm Maureen Curry. I'm the instructor for Art 111, Renaissance to Modern at San Diego Mesa College, and this is our online course. I kind of want to walk you through the different parts of the course. I'll try not to be too long. I know we're starting the fall semester, but we're still feeling like it's summer. But we'll go forward and we'll learn a lot about some wonderful works of art from the Renaissance onward. I'm on the home page of the course in Blackboard. Once again, my name is Maureen Curry. I'm the instructor for the class. If you need to reach me, the email is lowercase mcurry@sdccd.edu. So if you have any questions or concerns, you can always email me. Once again, I'm in the Art F111. Our CRN number is here. The course homepage, I'm on that, and it starts with a little overview of the course from the catalog description, some description of the course there, a little bit about myself. There's a calendar for the key dates, the weekly learning modules, the dates, the different dates to when the semester begins, which is Monday, August 20th, tomorrow. Last day to drop is there. Also our Labor Day break. Thanksgiving break is there. So we'll go along normally. We'll follow the regular weeks until we get to Thanksgiving. And then our week 14 will move to the following week after Thanksgiving. So if you need to know what week you're in, please check the calendar and check the date, and then you'll know which week to go into in Blackboard. The syllabus is also on the home page. There's a description of the course title. For this course, I'm recommending 2 textbooks. You don't have to purchase both of them, but I recommend that you have at least one of them. The first one is listed here as Art Across Time by Laurie Snyder Adams. If I lean this way, you can maybe get a look at the title. And this book you can find online pretty cheaply. Any edition is fine. This happens to be the 4th edition, but any edition would work. You need some reading and you need some images to follow along, and these books will be valuable for you. So I would recommend finding any edition that's inexpensive and works for you. Another textbook that, if you can't find that one, is by Fred S. Kleiner. It's called Gardner's Art Through the Ages. Whoops, which way do I go? You can see this here. Art Through the Ages, Gardner's Art Through the Ages, and the author is Kleiner. It's also a very good book to help you see the images and go follow along and do the reading of the chapter. So I put both in the syllabus. So whatever one you can find, this one I'm showing you for the Kleiner one is the 2nd edition, Art Through the Ages, Gardner's Art Through the Ages by Fred S. Kleiner. But any edition would work. Sometimes the pages might be a little mixed up from the syllabus, but you still should be able to find the topics in here and get some background reading. If not, you'll have to buy the newer books, and they're quite expensive. But pretty much we have a lot of resources in Blackboard that helps you. So if you don't have the book right away, please just get going and follow along. So the syllabus is here on the home page, which when you have time, you should be able to read it through. It's kind of difficult to see here. So the different grade point system is there. Kind of a brief overview of the number of discussion board activities and written assignments. There's going to be one art analysis research paper, which requires that you go to a museum and pick one work of art to develop a paper, do some research on. So each weekly assignment is in the syllabus. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that, but please read that, and that will help you manage the weekly assignments. The course homepage, we went over, check the announcements. I'll often send little reminders or assignments due on the weekly announcements. If you go to the weekly learning modules page, if you click on that, it'll take you to each week. And then you click in that folder, that weekly folder. And then there's a lot of reading and resources right here. So if you don't have the textbook, there's no excuse. If you read these resources, you'll have all the answers to the written assignments and the exam questions. So just be sure to cover them. They're not very long. There's some PowerPoints in there for you to follow along. Then each week, you're going to have a discussion board assignment, and then there'll be this is an additional video resource to look at, and then a written assignment each week. And the written assignments are very short. They're term definitions, usually 1 or 2 sentences for those terms, and then there will be a short essay as part 2 of each reading assignment. So just be prepared that each week you have a discussion board assignment and a written assignment. Here. So we'll go to the discussion tabs, where you will find your first week discussion assignment. Here's week 1 discussion board. You introduce yourself. Week 1, part 1, is where you put your introduction, tell about yourself, any background you've had with art, any background with online learning, how you might give tips to your fellow classmates about working online or understanding art, if you've had art history before, if you make art. So share as much as you can about yourself. You can put up your picture, you can put up a short video telling about your background and what art means to you. So please share as much as you can. The discussion board is the heart and soul of our course. We're trying to develop a learning community, and that's the place where we talk and discuss art together and get to know each other better and learn from each other. So even if you don't have the textbook, you can get started on the discussion boards and the written assignment. There's enough in Blackboard to help you get along. So part 2 of the discussion board will make you look at 3 works of art and compare what you see and what the research has shown from them. And you develop your own response to the prompt. There are also videos here you can watch which will help you answer the prompt. So by Thursday midnight, you're supposed to at least have 1 to 2 paragraphs with some research explaining how you understand these 3 works of art and what you've learned about what they mean at the time they were made, anything about the artist. You can even add other videos, but try to make it as rich as you can. And then by Saturday midnight, you have to go in and add 2 response postings to 2 other classmates. So each week is 3 discussion board postings required for full credit. But by Thursday, you have your own initial response to the prompt, and then by Saturday you add 2 more minimum to meet the requirement for full credit for the discussion board. The discussion board is how I take attendance, so I recommend you post early and often, so I recognize that you're in the course, and then shows your participation and also will keep you in the course. So keep that in mind. And it's always 1 initial post due by Thursday midnight of each module week, and 2 responses by Saturday midnight. I mentioned before that if you go to the left-hand side, also to the Blackboard menu over here, you have your weekly learning modules, and then the discussion tabs. So sometimes there's that's a place you can leave me messages. So basically, this is a very quick overview of the course. Just be sure to read everything that's on Blackboard in the front of the folder, which talks about which chapters to read. Pretty much the resources are built around the Adams book, but if you get the other book by Fred S. Kleiner, The Art Through the Ages, The Gardeners, you'll have to look up the topics. And I will also put the chapters that correspond into the directions on the learning modules. So each week you have your description of what we're going to cover, what the readings are, what topics are. And if you click in the learning module title folder, it will take you even deeper into other resources that help you understand to answer the discussion board requirements and the written assignments. So this is sort of a quick overview of the course. Just remember, I'm Maureen Curry, and I'm here to help you in any way I can. You can always email me at mcurry@sdcd.edu. And I look forward to working with you and getting to know each one of you better as we grow as a learning community in the next 16 to 17 weeks. So the course and the semester is off and running. Wish you all the best, and I will be in touch. Take care.